Everybody loved him. Hundreds of people would be by the courthouse, and he, put up his finger to the government, and that's it. This man is dying, and you still have him in solitary confinement. He was tied, his feet to the bed, and his hands were tied to the bed. People want to question if my father was weak or tough. He had a severe kidney infection. He was sick. He didn't get to see a doctor. By the time he got off the bus, he was covered in blood. If there was ever a time to become a rat or something, it would have been then. No, instead he fought 5 trials. Eli has never had any conversation with my father. You lie about my son? Like, this is how sick they are. I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family. But other people defend my family also. I don't ask them to do it, but they do. Hi, everybody. How is everyone tonight? Marla's running a little late, so when she gets here, I'll just add her on. I'm sorry, this is last minute. I had no intentions on doing anything tonight. I only slept 3 hours last night. I went to bed 6 o'clock this morning, got up 8:45, and did a whole bunch of stuff today. So I'm a little tired, but I just wanted to come on here. I said, I asked Marla if you want to come on. And I just have to straighten out a few things because I have a feeling I see a few things going in a few different things going in different directions here, and they're bad directions. And I'm going to get out in front of it before this crap starts all over again. So let me say hello to everybody. Hi, Gianni. Hi, Mobland. Hello. Thank you, Gianni. Hello to Claudio. How are you? Thank you, Claudio. Hi, Mobland. Hi, chatting with Stacks. How are you, Stacks? Thank you. Thank you so much, Stacks. Thank you. I hope everybody saw the video that I did, and I'll explain what happened there with that video. Oh, my God. That's why I went to bed 6 o'clock this morning. Hi, Tina. Hi, Minnie the Moocha. Hello, Petey Paisano. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, Carol. Okay. Hi, Cheryl the Regulator. Lewis, how are you? Hello, Down Neck. How are you, Down Neck? Hi, everyone. Hope to catch this one. Angel, my love always, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, Down Neck. Thank you. Hi, Mark. Hi, Cuban B. Thank you so much, Cuban B. Thank you. Hi, Gemini 729. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Hi, big boy. And thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, SPL. How are you? And thank you too. I don't want to miss anybody, but the chat is jumping. Hi, Jason. How are you, Jason? Hi, Victoria Young. Krumel, I said, right? Hi, teacher. Let's see. Hi, Gerard. Gerard. How are you, Gerard? Okay, where am I? Where am I? Hello, Italian Stallion. How are you? Cletus. How are you, Cletus? Okay. Everybody's talking to you. Hi, Bella Rose. How are you? Okay, Mike Wall. I think I got everyone. Giovanni, Arlene, Jane Perry. Hello, DJ Never No Mind. Hello to who I can't see. Finn Freak, how are you? Okay. And now of course when I go on is when my son goes on as well. So give me 1 second, everybody. Hold on. Just want to say hello to him. Okay, there he is. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay. And just say hello. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Um, Hi, Evan, the nice guy, Bryant. I thought Marla would have been here by now, but I guess she's running really late. Hi, Rich. Hi, Sean. Hi, Wyatt Earp. How are you? Hi, Freeside. SPL. How are you? Jesse. How are you, Jesse? Thank you, Evan. Thank you very much. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm just going to drop the link. Okay. Okay. I'm going to drop the link. Hold on. I'm going to drop the link for my really good friend, my dear, dear friend. Okay. Let's see. Hello to Assassinino. How are you, Assassinino? And thank you very much. That's okay. Just drive safe. Assassinino's driving. Hi, James Proctor. How are you, James? That's a beautiful picture. That's nice, James. Hi, April Rain. Hello. Oh, hello, Chusak. Thank you, Big Bones. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Let's see. Hi, Damien. How are you, Damien? How's everything? Hello, Bat Boy. Hi, Gerard. Gerard, thank you. And Willie T. SPK. Wow, where have you been, SPK? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is okay. Although it's difficult today to see beyond the sorrow, may looking back in memory help comfort you tomorrow. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Thank you. And I dropped the link for one friend, but another friend is coming on. Hello there, Chicky.
Hey, Angel, how are you, hon?
How are you? And he is my dear friend. Hello, Angela.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Figured I'd pop in and give you some help.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, Chicky. How are you?
How are you, hon? Nice to finally talk to you. But
All
I
right.
just
We've
want
never talked, have we?
no, I know. God bless. Listen, I'm a big fan of yours and everything, but I
Thank
just
you.
wanted to come on because there was a little discrepancy, a little miscalculation. I just wanted to set it straight for whoever's listening. And I just want to say this, and I'll get off and I'll go in the chat. But last night my friend Brian Hoyle was on, and uh, I picked up some things that he said right, but just were miscalculated. But I just want to make exact reference for the record. Um, John Jr. Angel's brother had nothing to do with the Flanigans production. Um, and I know people took that wrong, but he had nothing to do with it. The only thing he did was reach out to a couple of the guys who was putting up the money, which was Ilio. Ilio's a great guy. We all know Ilio. He's been on the show, and a guy Nick. which I won't get into. But John Jr. had nothing to do with the Flanigans. He reached out to Ilio and said, "Hey, listen, talk to Brian Hoyle. He's got a great IQ. He's very good. I think he's good at acting. Maybe he can help you." And then Ilio reached out to Brian Hoyle, and he got him involved with the Flanagan. So I'm just trying to make things right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And, my opinions. I'm not going to get into my opinion tonight. But we did go down to Queens under the Whitestone Bridge. We filmed an incredible project. Damian Trites was in it. He did incredible. Brian Hoyle was in it. He did incredible. I did pretty good. I think I did all right, but maybe I didn't do as good as I thought. But I know Brian and Damian killed it. So I just wanted to come on and say, just for the record, John Jr. had nothing to do with the Flanigans. He just reached out to Ilio and said, "Listen, give Brian a try." And Brian killed it. And you guys heard him last night. He's an incredible guy. He's as solid as they come. And I hope you guys had a great show last night.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to come on and say that. I'm gonna bounce off. I'm gonna go into the chat. But Angel, I just wanted to reach out to you, okay?
Well, it's nice talking to you, Chicky.
It was nice talking to you, Angela. And Angel, I just wanted to come out and say that. And I hope, whatever was said, people kind of realize, it was just a miscalculation, okay?
Yes. Thank you. My little Chucky's home, so I'm gonna mute. Okay. Thank
All
you,
right, you got it.
Chicky.
All right,
Okay.
I'll take care of it.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye, Chicky. So hello, everyone. Hi, Clemel. Hi, Carol. Gianni, hello. 556, funny man. Who else we have here? Hi, Bella Rose. I'm not very good at this, so be patient. Who's that, DJ? Cheryl the Regulator Lewis, hello. Hi, Jesse. Heidi Black, hi, honey. Hi, Jason.
Ange, is that your dog growling? Is that your Cujo?
Yeah, that's my little Cujo.
I can't. Seriously, that dog is too tiny to sound that ferocious. Oh my
The
god.
three of them, they're like, I'm sitting on the love seat and they're both sitting here and they're playing. That's what they're doing.
Oh my god, that's so
They're
funny.
like little kids, like when your kids were like really small and they were just like were right on top of you all the time when you were doing something important. This is what dogs do.
Well, first let me say Heidi. Say hi to Heidi. Hi, Heidi. How are you? No. If you go to sit down anywhere, like say you go to sit on the couch and relax, do all three of them have to jump up and be right near you?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Especially the two little ones. They're all little.
Yeah.
My bigger one, she's 7 pounds, Giabella. She's a little more independent. Like if she wants to rest, she'll just go on her own and just rest on her own.
Okay.
But the other two, no matter where I am, they're right there.
Oh, okay. So they have to.
If I'm in the bathroom, Angel, they're scratching at the door.
Oh, really? I know.
Yeah.
See, I have this little gate so that they don't go into the back rooms. They're only in the living room and the kitchen.
Right.
Where
Yeah,
I can
mine
see
too.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mine.
the gate, so they can't come into the bathroom with me.
Well, in this house they can. This bathroom is like right off the kitchen, so
Yeah. So what's going on, Ange? How are you?
I'm
I
good.
know yesterday
I'm good.
was your brother's anniversary.
Yeah.
And we both know how each other feels yesterday and today.
It's hard. It's hard to lose a sibling, I don't wish that on anybody. You know, I don't have to tell you that.
Exactly. Hello,
Especially when they're
Marla.
young.
Hello.
Hi, Marla.
Hey, what's going on? Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. Take
I
your
was filling in
time.
for a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ange came on to help me out because you weren't here yet.
Sorry.
but we didn't know that Chicky was gonna jump on.
Don't
And
be-
now we're just talking about our brother's anniversaries. And
that video is beautiful.
all right, let me tell you. And you knew that I was up because you texted me at what,
Yeah.
5 o'clock this morning? What were
Yeah.
you doing up at 5 o'clock?
Because you know what? I saw it on YouTube, right? But sometimes I think that you could set a video to air at a certain time. So I wasn't sure if you were awake and it just happened to air. And then I got a Twitter notification and you tweeted it. So I said, okay, she's up. So I mean, I know how you get like a little bit when, the anniversary and everything. So I just gave a text. I was up because I was with Charlie last night and he wasn't sleeping. So
Oh,
yeah.
is he okay?
Yeah, no, he's okay. He's fine. But sometimes he gets insomnia where he can't sleep. So we were watching TV and then I was getting ready to do a few things for him and I saw the notification.
Oh, okay. Well, did you get the notification and then see it and then not see it and then see it again and then not see it for like 2 hours?
No, I on YouTube or Twitter, Age.
No, on YouTube.
No, I just saw a notification and it was there.
Okay. So what happened is I was trying to play with the video a little bit, like to add some pictures.
Right.
So first of all, that video was made by Jerry, who is the most amazing person in my life. He does you see his work. His work is phenomenal. But Jerry was Jerry's away this week. So I just said, you know what? I want to show the video and I want to add some more pictures that Jerry had made. Jerry took some pictures that were, oh God, are you okay, Vic?
Yeah.
Okay. She just had hot rice pour on her hand.
Ooh. She okay?
You're okay? Okay, yes. She says she's fine.
Okay.
So anyway, I had a few pictures of my brother, Frankie boy, but they were, like a little damaged. So Jerry, I don't know, what do you call that? Reconstructed them, fixed them, and they came out beautiful. So I wanted to add them to the video, but do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. And so I was tired. I was getting frustrated. So I said, you know what? Let me just, I'll put it up this way. Jerry's probably going to kill me because it's not a very professional video, but I'm just putting it up anyway. And so when I put it up, remember, Ange, that time when you had that thing with you couldn't turn the disabled comments off?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's what it kept doing to me. It was going, disabled, no comments allowed. And I'm like,
Right.
wait a minute. No, I don't want to do that. And then, so I had to redo it again and again and again. So now I thought there was a glitch. So now I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to unlist it. And I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore, but I was like so mad because I didn't want to go to sleep without having it up. So finally at 6 o'clock this morning, I said, oh, you know what? I'll do it tomorrow morning. I'll do it in a few hours, whatever. So, you know what long story short, you know what it turned out to be?
What?
That my computer needed updating.
It's usually always something silly. and you get frustrated. I know, because I get the same way. I'm kind of a perfectionist with some things only. And I won't stop until it's done. And then you never get it done right because you're tired and you're aggravated. So I believe me, I know.
And you're depressed and you're sad. And best friend was on the phone with me until I think she was on the phone with me till I think it was about 4:30. After we ended last night, her and I got on the phone and we were on till I think it was 4:30 this morning. Could have been even later. I don't know. But so then I, was doing this thing with the video, and that's all it turned. Because then I said, I don't understand, because I went to go watch something on here, and it took up the whole entire screen. Like the chat was gone. And I said, well, I don't understand what's going on. So I'm telling everybody on the video, oh yeah, YouTube is having a glitch. There's a YouTube glitch.
Oh my God.
And meanwhile, it was me. It was my computer needed to be updated, and I always ignore it every time it tells me you have to update. And I'm like, I can't stand
Yeah.
updating it.
Angel, I don't even know why I was getting the no comment thing, but I I changed it, and it happened again, and I don't
Well,
know what
now
I'm
I'm a pro, and I could tell you where exactly it's at.
That's why I'm afraid so much to even play with YouTube, like my channel too much, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, I know. Well, I learned a lot this morning, and I could tell you exactly where it's at, what spot to go to.
Tell me.
Oh, you want to know right now?
No, but you could text me later or
Oh
tomorrow.
no, I could just tell you if you want to do it right now.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay. Yeah, it's really easy. Well, then again, you're doing it on the phone. You're not on the computer.
No, no, I do everything from my phone or from a tablet.
Okay, well, when we get done here, I'll practice it. I'll go to my phone now and see if we could do it from the phone. I know exactly
Don't
where
go
to go
crazy
now.
because we're going to talk tomorrow anyway, so we could
Oh, that's
we
right.
go over it
Okay,
then.
yeah. All right, so you and I are going to speak tomorrow.
Yeah.
And do you want to say anything about anything that's going on?
As far as what?
Anything.
YouTube related?
Yeah.
I personally think that YouTube is getting to people,
Mm-hmm.
and people are getting upset over misunderstandings.
Exactly.
I think that there's a lot of troublemakers.
Exactly.
That's my biggest thing. Um, and I hate to even bring it up because to bring even attention to it, but I hate to see. I don't know MRE off of YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
but I really like him.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I really do, and I don't like to see him upset, and I don't like especially to see anyone fighting with him. And I think that I don't know how to say it. I think everyone has to stop with all this nonsense. If you have a problem with someone, if you have their number or if you could text them privately or whatever, do that. Because there's enough garbage going around from the other side, and all it does is give them content and things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. You can only beat down someone for so long. And besides you, I think MRE has been, beaten down by these creeps, and it's unfair.
Right.
It's really unfair because I've been here, almost from the beginning, and I've never seen him go after anyone. I've never
Well, you see, he does go after
the informant. Yeah,
right. He
yeah.
does.
No, I mean personally to like anyone else. You know what I mean? Unless
Right.
he's really really pushed. I just think I think YouTube is unhealthy, but I think it could be fun if you can get the right crowd.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is the troublemakers. I think you have to weed them out. I think that you have to call them out.
Exactly. So if I'm on here tonight because I want to call people out or call out lies or call out even maybe they're not lies, maybe they're just misunderstandings, maybe they're
Right.
this, maybe they're
Yes.
that.
Mhm.
That's not being a drama
No.
channel. It's not being it's not being a I can't think of the word. a drama queen.
Right.
It's you're trying to nip things in the bud.
Right.
That's what I want to do tonight. Tonight,
Yeah.
I want to nip things in the bud
You know,
because I could
anytime.
see something. I see things going in a back in a direction that I don't want to be in,
Yeah.
and I see it.
Yeah, and I don't want to be forced. I hate the worst thing you do to me is force me into picking a side. I'm not going to do that. Listen, the bottom line is none of us know each other. Most of us on here don't know each other. We're acquaintances. You know what
Yes.
I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna. I like MRE because he's never done. Number one, he seems like he's very religious. That's I like that. He's never swayed from his beliefs. And he goes after the informants, and for good reason. I back that 100%. Um, I, I don't know. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but I think that troublemakers have to be weeded out. I don't think that you have to be mean to them. I don't think that you have to start a fight with them, but maybe call them up and say, well, why did you say that? Or text them, why did you say that? And the person that, if someone knows that someone, you know how when you tell a story, Angel, and
Yeah.
by the time it gets to that person,
I was just gonna say
it's
that
so wrong,
exactly. It's
and
like the
it's,
game telephone. Remember
yeah,
telephone?
yes. And people react to what they hear. And I think that we're all smart enough to know by now, especially being on YouTube, that if it didn't come from the source, don't believe it.
I think that's good advice.
Yeah.
Very good advice.
Well,
Anybody that on here, that they don't know me and they say, like today, like I saw there was a fake me somewhere, that doesn't really bother me. Like if they think that they're getting under my skin, that doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. But just don't say I said something I didn't say or something like that. You know what I mean? Like if I had a problem with Marla or with you, Angel, I would call you. I would get, I'd call
no,
you.
you
I
and
would
I
get in
never
touch
have a
with Marla
problem.
on Facebook, and I'm going to say, did you say this or whatever,
Yeah, but you and I
Thank
never have a
Never. I
problem.
was going to say,
Never.
thankfully, I've never had to do that. And that's what a friendship and trust is.
Exactly.
If somebody said to me in a half hour, oh, Angel said this about you, I would say, I don't believe that. And I would even feel funny asking you. That's
Yeah,
how much I trust
exactly.
that you wouldn't say anything negative about me. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Exactly. I would never, you know that I would never
I
say
know that.
anything negative. And I know that you would never do it. And Marla, all three of us know that we would never do that to each other. But here's the thing is that um, there was a very big misunderstanding. I don't know if it was intentional or
Mhm.
not, but there was
Right.
a very big understanding between MRE and Lee Cole. Now, I
Right.
happen to like both of them,
Right.
and I happen to be friends with both of them. Okay, I don't care whatever went on in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever went on in the past is the past. Lee Cole does not kiss my rear end, and I don't kiss his. I certainly don't kiss his.
Right.
But if we have a disagreement, yeah, we yell.
Mm-hmm.
I'll yell at him. He'll yell at me. We'll hang up on each other. But it's like we'll stay away from each other for a few days.
Right.
That's it.
Now, I just also, Angel, I didn't mean to cut
Go
you off,
ahead.
right? Because I mentioned the name MRE, and we're going to mention names here now. I have to mention Lee too. I mean, Lee was growing on me,
Yeah.
and I'm a very untrusting person. I don't trust easily, Angel.
Right.
I think you know that.
Yes.
I don't trust easily at all. So I think Lee needs to come clean and say who said it if somebody said it to him, and straighten that person out. Maybe, I don't know,
Um.
because he heard it from someone, right?
Who heard what?
I don't know.
See, this is the misunderstanding.
Oh, okay.
Somebody, it got so twisted. Lee Cole was never talking about pulling MRE's record ever. He never said that. So
So
that's how that all got. The person in the middle is the person who has to answer to Lee and MRE. I mean,
Oh,
not us.
that's what I'm saying. That you know, if
But
there's a
I see,
this
yeah,
person in the middle, that has to be addressed.
exactly.
If there's a
Now,
misunderstanding.
there exactly a big misunderstanding. But then here's my thing: is that I didn't feel like I was in the middle. I felt like, well, you know what? You two work your crap out because I like both of you.
Yeah.
But then you hear other people on the other side, saying things that are not true. Once again,
Right. Yeah.
Oh my God, what is she gonna do? What is she
Angel.
gonna do? That's her precious MRE. That's her precious MRE. So Lee Cole's gonna get tossed to the side. No, that's not true. Angel, you
Angel?
covered. I don't want to see your face.
Angel.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Put that other side out of your head.
Ange, you have that phone covered good.
Yeah, why?
All right, because I could see like your I see, what do you call the trimming around your window?
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
It's a nice trimming, by the way.
Oh my God. You're so crazy.
And then Lee Cole came on here last night, which, like I tried to stop him because I thought it was going to go in a bad direction, but actually it didn't. And I don't blame him. He wanted to get it out when he said that he has no problem with MRE whatsoever. Whatsoever.
That's where we differ a little bit. I don't think that he should use your platform to straighten that out. I think that he should have gone directly, privately to MRE. See, not too many people knew there was a problem because the video was deleted until Lee brought attention to it.
You know what?
Yeah,
She
but
does
you
have
know
a
what?
point because I
Yes.
was clueless. Yeah, that's right.
A lot of people watch.
Yeah,
Some on this side no, because they get notifications that MRE is live or this one or that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a lot of people didn't know.
No, but a lot of people on the other side did because they watched it.
But they always know because they're the drama crew. I mean,
who knew that we had so many people in this chat right here in this chat who report back to the other side? Who knew that?
Yeah. Oh, I knew. They're always in your chat.
I didn't know there was that many.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot.
No, but anyway, so that right there, I'm in the middle. I hope that they work it out. If they don't work it out, I don't care. I don't care. I'm still going to be friends with one and I'm going to be friends with the other. I don't care.
And that's just all that it is. You can't, anytime somebody has a disagreement, you can't, pick sides. Well, and if they ask you to, then you kick them to the curb.
Nobody will ask me to do that, but I'm going to tell everybody right now, please, if I understand there's people in the chat and I love all these people in this chat. We have the greatest chat on here, but if I have MRE here and then Lee Cole fans are going to go after him or say nasty things and vice versa. If Lee Cole is here and MRE's people, that's not going to happen anymore. I went through this once before. It's not going to happen anymore.
Yeah, that's
it's not just, all I ask is that be respectful. That's it. Just be respectful.
Everyone has to be respectful to your chat and to your
thank you
and to your channel, and that includes people that that come.
Ange, hello, Marla, you there?
I'm here.
Do you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
now.
Oh, okay.
Everybody has to be respectful, you said.
Yeah, everybody has to be respectful in the chat and on your show. You know, listen, I'm not going to get into what I don't like about guests that come on your show because it's really none of my business. I just think that
You're allowed to give your opinion, Ange.
I know,
Everybody's allowed.
I know, I just think that sometimes people that come on your channel
Yeah.
have to be respectful, whether they're men or they're women. They have to talk with respect, and whatever they do or say on your channel, they should say on their own. That's my opinion, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Now, here's another thing. Tommy Real Deal. I see something that's going on, and I see the direction it's going in, and I'm gonna nip that in the bud right now. Okay. Uh, Tommy Real Deal came from this channel. He came from my channel. Tommy Real Deal was here first. Then he was, with Chicago Muscle, and he was
No,
here. Okay. Tommy Real Deal
back.
is a 75-year-old elderly man who is sick. Does he get crotchety and what? Yes, he does. One
Right.
time I was mad at him. I was really mad at him one night, but I didn't disrespect him because he's a 75
Right.
year old elderly sick man. He's sick
Exactly.
and he gets crotchety. Big deal. Okay. From what I understand, he wanted to apologize to the women who were hurt or put down or whatever you want to call whatever Chicago Muscle did to us. He didn't only do it to women on the other side. He did it to me
Yes.
on this side. So, and Tommy Real Deal came and he came here and he apologized and I accepted his apology. And then other people didn't like that he went to the Florida guy and apologized to his girlfriend, apologized to him for his girlfriend. That's the way Tommy Real Deal is. He tried to do it with FBS and his wife. FBS didn't accept his apology. But keep in mind, everybody, the man is 75 years old. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
And he's
I
sick.
agree.
And he's sick. So what if he was crotchety? So what?
Yeah.
The
No,
man
I agree with that.
apologized.
I agree. Listen, at the end of the day, me personally, unless I know you, I don't really care what anyone has to say or do, but I'm protective of you. And when I watch your show and people do things that I don't like, but you might not mind, you know what I mean? And sometimes I'm vocal about that, and I was in yesterday's chat, and I was a little cranky anyway. And really, I said, that I probably shouldn't have, because I'm putting you, I feel, in a position that's not good. And I don't know. It's just
What'd you say?
like when Lee was on last night, I was getting
Yeah.
annoyed with him, And Lee annoys me a lot of times. Like I said, he's growing on me. But there's I don't want to even sound like I'm insulting him or bad mouthing him because I'm really not. I'm telling you how I feel.
Okay.
Hell, I keep hitting this button. There's some things I'm gonna just come out and say. There's some things that he shouldn't be saying on your show. Because I watch his shows also, and his show is squeaky clean. And you're a woman and you're my friend, and I think that some of the things that he says is unnecessary and is a kind of a turn off. There, that's it. That's his personality.
Really?
That's his. That's not my personality. Like I said, I'm protective of you. and I want your show to do great. And I always feel like because of your last name, people are
Pick
using
on
you.
her. That's how I feel too. I
Do
feel
you
like
do you know what I
See,
mean? And
yeah.
if
yes,
Lee's
but
watching, this is no attack on you, Lee, because we don't know each other. You know, you don't have to like me, and I don't have to like you. Like I said, you were growing on me because of the flip flopping in the beginning. Is the only reason why I feel the way I feel. If you don't, if that offends you, then my apologies, but that's how I feel.
but
And
now, see, I feel like when he comes on here, he brings. We laugh so hard that my stomach hurts. I have a great time when Lee's on here.
some Angel, sometimes he is funny, but sometimes he's insulting.
Okay.
It's not funny, it's insulting to people. That's how I take it. Like there's some things that are funny and there's some things that are insulting. And that's all.
Okay, that's your opinion.
Yeah, it's my opinion.
Yeah, it's your
I
opinion.
just
Everybody's allowed their own
yeah,
opinion.
yeah. And that's all. Like I just want you to have a great show.
Yeah, and a lot of times I do.
Yeah, I know that you do.
I'm serious. A lot of times I do. There's been so many times when I wanted to end this and quit, and then somebody will leave me a comment, and it brings like the way that some people feel it, like it gives you chills. Like wow, like
Mm-hmm.
they tell you, oh, you make I listen to you when I'm at work and you make my shift go by so much faster,
Right.
or I'm driving my mother back and forth for chemo, and
Right.
my mom enjoys listening
Yes.
to you. We have a long drive, so we listen to you on the way there and on the way back. Like sometimes our shows last from them driving all the way to
Right.
3 hours for the chemo and then getting in the car and listening to it all the way back. Those things make me feel good. I love that. But I don't depend on this for a living. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
I know you don't.
you know what I mean? And I'm
Yeah.
not, and I don't do this channel because I want to become some Gotti superstar
No.
or any kind of superstar. Not at all. I have something very big. This is very minute compared to that. But while we're here, I want to have like fun. I
Right.
want this to be interesting. I want it to be fun. I want it to just have a good time. We
Right.
like tonight we have 3 women up here. I'm so excited. We have your opinion, we have Marla's, we have mine. And this is important to me.
Yeah.
But
Can
uh
I've been
the
giving this some thought. Like, and I think we've had this conversation a few times on, the direction of your show or, whatever. But when they hear the name, this is my observation. So
Mhm.
I don't know if you're going to agree or the chat's going to agree, but here's what they hear: the name Angel Gotti. So
Mhm.
they don't expect this nice woman, this down to earth woman, this sweet person, this woman that will talk to anybody. They expect some rough John Gotti daughter that's gonna come on here and f this and f that. And
Exactly.
do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they're almost disappointed that they get this sweet woman that will give her shirt off the back for anybody, and you would.
Yeah.
So it annoyed the crap out of me because I know how you are, that these people were saying these horrible things because they don't even know you. But I think keep doing what you're doing, Angel. You have, 80% of your chat, probably even more. They're all nice people. You got Teresa, Gianna. You have a lot of loyal people. Carol,
I know.
Now I'm seeing Lowrider Girl's been popping up and she's been with
Oh,
the.
isn't she the best? Do you remember Lowrider
Yeah,
Girl?
of course
Oh,
I do.
you do. Okay.
Of course
Okay.
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lowrider Girl's a sweetheart.
Just,
Oh, she's here. There she
yeah,
is. There's
talk
Lowrider Girl.
over to the chat. I think that you have to
I love having you here. Keep talking, Ange.
you have to pull in a better crowd. You have to forget the other side
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because
Haven't I been doing that for like
Yeah,
3 months
because
now?
that's why they're into the mob crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're into whether things that are true or they're not true. You know what I mean? So just stay away from that
It
drama
doesn't.
over there.
It seems like they don't care if things are true or not
No,
true.
they
They
don't.
don't
They
care.
They
don't.
don't. They're just interested in that mob life. And like I
Exactly.
said, I swear I put my hand to God to say that they when you came on, they didn't expect this nice humble woman. They expected some, cigarette
Mob
smoking,
wives.
bad trashing,
Yeah.
Gotti daughter.
They expected you to be like some type of a mob wives,
Yes, yes,
continuation. And I tell
Mhm.
you all the time, you're regular. Like I tell
yes,
everybody, you're regular on here.
yeah, yeah,
Honestly, I feel like they like talking about you and bringing you up because in some shape, way, or form, they feel like they are connected to a Gotti. They are somehow
yeah,
connected to a Gotti. They like keeping your name in their mouth
yeah,
because you're the closest they're ever going to get to. And I feel like, that's how some of them turn rap. They can't get around any real guys because they ain't going to
right. Yeah, I
personalities,
agree.
personalities wouldn't mix up there, but
Yeah,
they could be friends with a rat.
yeah.
They're not good enough to hang out with the real guys. They can hang out with the rats because that's all they're qualified to do.
And I
And I
don't
just
care
think
if
it's
that's what they
good.
want to do. Knock
Yeah,
yourself out. That's
but
not my
yeah,
thing. That's not my thing at all. But if you like rats, go stay over there with them. Just stay that way, though. Be on that side. I have no use for that and those kind of people. And I just hate flip floppers. And and back when you mentioned the mob wives things, like they see that show and they think that, that the women that come from that life are like that.
yeah,
No, absolutely not. That's TV.
yeah. I think they did a real big disservice to people who didn't know any
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, they definitely did. They definitely did. And that's it. That's my 2 cents.
What do you can you stay a few minutes?
I could stay a few minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Or whatever you want.
I could
Uh
stay about another 10 minutes.
okay. So now I know you know the whole what's going on with why what Kasparosa is doing.
Yeah.
Um and why is he constantly dragging me into his crap that he's got going on there?
I know. It's upsetting. In the beginning, you know how I feel. Like, I considered him a friend. We were very close. I'm disappointed. I've had private conversations with him in the beginning when all this started. I'm not going to get into what we talked about. Um, and we differ on a few things. And this isn't so much the conversation I had with him wasn't so much about MRE. It was about you and what he's doing to you
Right.
because you two are friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't like that. If I have a friend, and we part ways, I would never do that to anybody. I would just never talk about it publicly especially on YouTube or social media. You just don't do that. Some people are raised differently. That's
Mhm.
how I am. And I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Like
So
I've wanted to text him again after the last few days, but I said, you know what, I'm not going to do it because it's not going to go anywhere.
um you feel that it's not going to go anywhere. Listen, again, once again, Kasparosa, you and MRE can kill each other. I don't care. You two, take it up with him. Why do you
Yeah,
keep putting my name into it? Why do you
exactly.
keep dragging me into this garbage? I
That's
don't
that's the
want to be
problem I
dragged
have.
into it. He has uh uh I'm not even going to call this person any kind of derogatory names. He has an unwell person, I'll say, a very unwell person who shares his crap and tries to antagonize me. Uh, it turned out the person was wrong. You put up the wrong. document and
Right.
saying that it was MRE's court document when not for nothing. Common sense tells you that if he was talking about MRE, why would he redact his last name? Why
Yeah.
would he blacken that out or red it out, whatever color he used, if he was talking about MRE? That was common sense.
Yeah.
Common sense. But yet he had to put it on his community page and put me into it. And then when I respond, and then I realize, you know what are you doing? Because you have these other freaks, these anonymous freaks jump in and
Mhm.
start saying things that aren't true. That
Yeah.
I abandoned my dear friend of whatever. When that MRE had nothing to do with that.
No, and I know
Emma,
that for a fact.
and you know that for a fact.
Yes.
Marie had nothing to do with it, but yet he keeps getting blamed by the other side. She left her good friend for Marie, her precious Marie. No, it's not true. It's not true. Do I have a regret? Yeah, I'm going to tell you what I regret. I regret that the night we let him on here, that we didn't. First of all, he didn't handle it right either, and I didn't handle it right either. When we asked him to come on, and I said, "Why would you do this?" and he didn't listen or answer one question that I said. He just kept rambling on about MRE
Yeah.
when it had nothing to do with MRE. What you have your feelings and you have whatever information you think that you know about MRE, that's between you and MRE.
Yeah.
We were asking him, like, he didn't comprehend why you were upset.
No,
And
he didn't.
and I don't think he even cared.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't comprehend and he didn't care. And that's what really was getting me even more upset. Like he just wasn't getting it. Like,
No, he just kept going on and rambling on about MRE, but we weren't. That wasn't what we wanted to talk to him.
No.
You want to ramble on about him after we ask you, answer, and you tell him what your problem was and why you were upset. He didn't want to hear it. He just wanted to go MRE, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And my regret is that he and I, truthfully, because I wasn't mature enough either, because I just booted him down. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
I should have told him, listen, if you're not going to answer the question, then this is useless. This is a big waste of time, and let's end this right now. So
Yeah.
what did he do? He runs straight to the other side. He didn't comprehend anything. And then
No.
you know what? And then I saw something. That somebody had written to him. This is about the third time I've seen somebody tell him, facts about, you're going against MRE. And all right, so that's all. What's the word? Well and done, whatever.
Right.
Okay, so that's what you're doing. But why are you giving a pass to certain other people that you are ignoring what they have done?
Well,
And
he went on the a content creator who he had a cease and desist on.
exactly. So that's what they were asking him, and he once again, this is the third time I've seen him do it. Ignore it. Oh, I don't know anything about it. You can email me and send me all the information. What?
He plays dumb. He plays dumb, and
Thank
that's the
you.
frustrating part because he knows exactly what you're talking about. He's just not prepared to answer it. He doesn't have a response for it, so
Yeah.
it's easier to play dumb than it
Exactly.
is to stand and account for your actions, which is clearly what he was doing, playing dumb the whole time he was on here.
Yeah. Happy
And I'll
birthday to
drop
your
the
brother.
link anytime you want. I know you're listening. I'll drop the link anytime you want. You can come back here and you can explain why you keep dragging me into your garbage.
Is anybody going to listen to just him alone?
What do you mean?
I mean, honestly, like I've followed his stuff, but he doesn't really have that big of a fan base. But it's not because he's not talented. He has a very smug, arrogant personality. where you're not interested in anything he has to say, because you know if the shoe's on the other foot, he doesn't want to hear what you have to say. You have to listen to what he says. He's not interested in the counter response.
Yeah.
And so I just feel like he has to draw attention. He has to draw attention to his argument somehow. So at the very least, if your name is in the title or your name is in something that he wants to get out there, he's guaranteed at least a couple of views, which then
Well, everyone hashtags the Gotti name.
yeah, exactly. And they do it because the views. They do it for, if you got
Yes.
something you want to get across, you got something you want to say, hashtag Gotti in it.
Yeah.
Well,
He
here's the
gets
thing too. He says that he's worried about me. What are you worried about me for? You don't have to worry about me. I interviewed him 3 times. I interviewed 13 of his childhood friends on here. I'm covered. I covered my ass. I'm covered. Okay. I interviewed him 3 times. I asked him questions that broke my heart to ask him, but I did. He didn't say, he never once said, no, you can't ask me that one. Ask me anything else but that. He
Right.
never did that. He told me, I said, it bothers me. I feel like a broken freaking record. Do you know that? I feel like a broken record. I can't even keep saying this over and over again. This is absolutely insane. But what? I've had so many people on here, and everybody has had everybody's had like some people have a questionable past, right?
Yeah. You know what? I want to bring this up too. I don't think that too many people know this, and I hope I'm not stepping over when I say this, that you and not gonna say her name, you and best friend video chatted with him.
Exactly. I think it was for 3 hours. That's
Yeah.
how, when everybody
You
was
said you fell
accused-
asleep.
Yeah, I did fall asleep. Those two were still talking. But
Yes.
anyway, when everybody kept saying, "Oh, he covers up his neck because he's got
Right.
tattoos." No, he does not.
He
does
showed
not
his
have-
neck.
He's
That
shown
night,
it too,
he
but it
showed his
doesn't
neck.
matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They'll still keep saying he's got this, he's got that.
You know what I also think too, Angel? I think that we have to I think this MRE bull crap is old. I think
It's
It's
very
old and
old.
it's dead.
to stop talking about it.
It's
Yeah.
very old. And here's another thing. He keeps doing this, and I don't know why you keep doing this. He keeps saying that MRE brought somebody onto my show. Supposedly, allegedly, it's a friend of a friend whose court record that really was. I don't know. But he keeps saying that MRE brought this guy onto my show. That is absolutely not true. And I'm going to say this on here. I'm going to say it again. In the chat, MRE said, boot him, kick him off. So it's an absolute effing lie. And I keep telling this kid that MRE did not bring that guy onto this show. I brought him up. I dropped the link like an idiot. I dropped the link.
I know you did.
When you drop the link, you really don't know who anybody is. When especially when they're behind an avatar, you don't know who you're bringing on. You shouldn't be faulted if that guy has a friend or a son, or that guy is this or that guy is that, or he's not that. Why is that the person who's on here's fault?
Wait a second. Even to judge, that you had somebody on that you didn't know. Of course, you don't know. But he's been on panels with people with questionable backgrounds too. So
Thank you.
should we go on YouTube every single day and point that out and attack people for doing that? No, come on. This is all getting
It's
to be
redundant and it's stupid.
so
It's your
yeah.
show. You can have
it's
who you
just
want
old.
on your
It's
show.
really old at this point.
Yes.
Either you believe MRI or you don't. And I think that it shouldn't even be brought up anymore. I think that kid's been through enough.
Yeah, I
And
think so too.
that's it.
I really do.
Enough.
I think
Either
so
you love
too.
him or you don't. And if you don't, then keep his name out of your mouth. Just like
Exactly.
anybody's. Just if you don't like somebody, don't don't indulge in it. That's it. It's simple.
Oh, I
That's
agree.
that's it. And I just, I just clicked over the chat. It's Damien's brother Michael's birthday. Happy birthday to Michael.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Happy birthday, Michael. Happy birthday.
And that's how I feel about it. I think that it shouldn't even be discussed anymore. And the thing with Lee and Emma, they have to work that out.
Yeah, and I'm sure they will. Or maybe they
Yeah.
won't. I don't care.
And
I
if they
really
don't, they
don't
don't.
care.
Who cares? Not everybody has to
Exactly.
get
I
along.
don't care.
Not everybody has to get along. But not everybody has to attack someone. If two people are arguing, you don't feel like you have to choose sides. You know what I mean? And then make that vocal in
Exactly.
somebody's chat. Leave that drama away. Leave that drama away from Angel's channel. That's it.
I think that this was really good. I love having when the women, when we get up here and we
Yeah.
give our opinion and our you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I do.
He's a sweetheart. Thank you, Stax. Thank you. Stax is really a good person. See, that's another thing. Okay, that's what I wanted to talk about too. See, people on here call it flip-flopping. Like here's a perfect example. When I first came on here, I did not like Stax.
Right.
Sorry, Stax, but you knew that too. I didn't like him. Okay. Um, but then I liked Stacks, and then I was like, I don't know if I like Stacks or not.
Right.
But then I really started to like Stacks, right? Like Stacks and I would go back and forth on Instagram, private message on Instagram, and I
Right.
really grew to like Stacks. So now, what Stacks for the past, I don't know, 8-9 months? I consider we're friends. We talk all the time. We're
Right.
friends. What is that flip flopping?
No, flip flop
It's getting
when
to
you're
know
adamant
someone.
about something. Yeah, you didn't know him to like him. You were judging him based off the first appearances, which is why people say first impression is the most important. You were going off of your, impression. For whatever reason, it wasn't matching up. But then when you got to know him, it was different. So,
Listen, if you've never done YouTube before, it's really hard to navigate the people. And I've never, until I've come to YouTube, and we've been through a lot, Angel, with A-Rat and all that crap. But I have never seen such treachery on YouTube than I've seen here, and it's awful.
How
It's really
bad was
awful.
it? I mean, how bad is it on here,
Yeah,
Anne?
it's really bad. It's I don't know who raised these people. I honestly, I don't know how they can get up on these shows and say the things that they do about people that they don't know. It's horrible. It's horrible. Like I just, I was sometimes I just scroll through and I see in that women's community, someone's calling CPS. They call CPS, I guess, on each other. Do you know how many children that are really being abused, that those social workers are being taken away from because of this nonsense? How many
100%.
children that they
A
find are dead
100%.
because that worker was on a call for some bullshit thing,
exactly
taken away
right.
from a real problem? That
A
pisses me off.
100%. That's what
And
I
that just
said.
shows you the selfishness of that individual. That it's
Yeah.
like the ends justify the means. They don't care who gets hurt. They don't care if innocent people are hurt.
That's
in their mind, they're justified, so they're going to do it. And in some small way, they feel like they're a big man or a big woman for it.
Yeah.
This is the type of personality you're dealing with. How do you? I mean, you can't help somebody who don't want to be helped.
Right.
You can't change somebody who don't want to change. You have to accept them for what they are. So some of the people on here are who they're going to be.
Yeah. Everybody takes
yeah.
it's too personal. And in the beginning, I mean, of course, you take it personal. You have to, because the people are talking about you that they don't even know you. But I've learned to who cares a shit what he said? That's how you have to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really toxic, and a lot of times I wanted to just say, "What am I doing here? What is the Angel doing here
Yeah.
with this nonsense?"
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I
But
think it's more hurtful when it's about your family. Because you can
yeah,
say whatever you want to about me. I don't give a shit. But when
yeah,
it comes to family members, now you're dragging
yeah,
innocent people who have
absolutely,
nothing to do with YouTube. You're throwing salt on their name. You're talking outside of their
yeah.
character. You don't even know them. And so yeah, that makes a person feel some type of way.
Listen,
That's
a-
when it gets ugly.
yeah. As a woman, Marla, somebody talks about your children, you
It's
want
on and
you,
popping.
you want
That's
to
why I
kill.
give Angel the respect. That's respect right there. I mean, she has patience because I
Yeah,
mean, it would have been on and popping, and
yeah, yeah.
everything else be damned. Everything else be damned.
That's
Um,
right.
if
You
I
just
feel like
don't
you're
do
trying to
that.
cause my
I
kid,
don't
you're
care
doing something. Yeah,
if they're 10 years old, 20 years old, or 40 years old. You don't talk about a woman's child.
I feel like you're doing something that puts one of my kids in danger. No, no,
Yeah,
no. I'm coming for you, and I don't care who knows
yeah,
because it takes 12 people on a jury. It only takes one to see things my way.
yeah,
And if it goes that far, all this shit gets played out. All this gets played out. It goes to court. It's a hassle. It's a headache. Do you want it? No. But you know what I do want? Happy, healthy, safe kids. And I'll do whatever to achieve that. So if that means I got to go up
yeah,
somebody's head, I got to
mhm,
have a come to Jesus moment with somebody, so
yeah,
be it. So be it. The ends justify the means for me.
yeah. I feel the same way.
But
I,
you both, I have to say this to everybody, like, because we have a lot of new people, like Lowrider Girl, my girls. So she doesn't know, like, but you both, you, Marla, and you, Angela, people have gone after you simply because you defended me
yeah,
or that you had your opinions
right.
and,
Yeah.
and people have gone after both of you.
Yeah, and Angel, I am not easily intimidated. No one's going to intimidate me because I defend you, and I'm not going to stop defending you or any of my friends or family because someone is trying to bully me. I don't take bullying well.
Exactly. And what
And
I do for you, Angel, I would do for
I
anybody. Like
think
not
someone
just
knows that,
yeah.
no one's going to bully me off of here or from defending you or anyone. So
Oh,
they
and
better,
I've done it too.
yeah,
I've been I've been ripped to shreds on here
you have.
You have.
because yeah, because I've been ripped to shreds on both sides because I defended two people.
Yeah.
I defended one person on one side, one person on the other side, and both sides ended up at one time turning on me.
Hmm. You know what you have to do, Angel, too? I think that you have to, to take a step back and don't allow anybody to put you in the middle. Don't
No,
take everything
nobody is.
so
No, but no,
personal.
but yeah, but no, nobody's putting me in the middle.
Yeah.
I think I put myself in the middle because I see once again two friends
Hmm.
that I like are going to, or thank God they're not going to. But
Yeah.
I don't know if they would have. But the other side thinks that they are going at each other, and they aren't going at each other. And I don't have to
Yeah.
choose. I don't have to choose one or the other.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like, I like you to, like, I love to watch your shows, and
I know we have
I
so
love
much
talking to, like,
fun.
Carol, Marla, Teresa, a lot of nice people. And the direction that your show is going, that you got away from certain things, is a good idea. I think you have a lot to offer, and just keep doing what you're doing, and that's the only advice I could give you. And of course, I'll still be here
I
helping
know.
you and defending you. And it's not just because Angel Gotti. I do that for
Oh,
my
and
friends.
please, you've been with me since
I
day one. You're the
Yeah, I do
last
that for
person
my
who, yeah,
family.
exactly.
So it has nothing to do with that. It's just, it's right and wrong. And, if you have people that that been hurt because of like lying informants, if we're going to get into that, then it's a little bit more personal for people. And shame on you if those people don't understand that. Some of it's personal to people.
Yeah. Well, a
You
lot of it is personal to me. When you have people come on
Yeah,
here who just to spite you, want
right,
to go,
exactly.
talk bad about your father or your brother,
That's why,
and then you come on and you tell them that's not true, and
hmm
and then all of a sudden you're a drama queen because you came
yeah,
on here defending your family against liars.
no, definitely not. That's why, I don't know, who's in the chat, how many people are here, but, we push back. People have to go to that website. They have to like follow We Push Back because he spits out a lot of facts and a
Yeah.
lot of things that, the everyday person really doesn't know about that happens out there. And that's a channel that needs to really blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's why
know.
I try to share it as much as I could, on here. I don't have a big following here, but I have a decent following on Twitter, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
tweet it out there, and um,
Let me just thank Edwin. Edwin, thank you so much. Really, thank you. Miss Angel, God bless the memory of your little brother Frankie. Also, our respect memory of your dad, John Gotti Sr. Special mention, Alan Kaiser. Our respect always, Miss Angel. That's so nice of you, Edwin. Thank you so much. Thank you.
oh, that's so nice. He's a
That's
good
very
man.
sweet. Yes,
Yes.
he is. He's a very good man.
Oh, Dub said he got his We Push Back hat today.
Oh, good,
Nice.
good.
It's nice.
Yeah, I don't wear hats. I should have got one for my son and my grandson, but
It's actually a really nice hat.
I know I didn't even think like my son and my grandson. They
It's
would
really
definitely
nice.
wear it. Yeah.
Very nice.
Kremel said Angela speaking facts.
Well, I don't know. I just speak, what I consider to be my truth, and not everybody has to agree with me either. I'm not asking anybody
Yeah.
to. It's how I feel, my opinion, and that's it. Mm.
Low Rider Girl says, I'm in the dark. I really don't know what's going on, but I got your back to the fullest, Angel. Don't ever forget that. Thank you so much. And I know that. And
Aw.
I got yours too. Yeah, exactly. Parasite Slayer. I think the Lee versus MRA thing is dead. You okay, Marla?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
All right. I think the thing is dead. It was a nothing burger. So do I.
Yeah, as
Uh,
far as I'm concerned, that's old news. I think it shouldn't even be discussed. All right.
and that he would never give. Yeah, I know that. He never did. He never ever gave me an ultimatum ever. Like
Yeah.
even before anybody, when they didn't know who he was, he and I was friends with both sides. I was in the middle. I was friends with both sides. And no, he never did. Neither one of them. To be fair, the other he didn't give me an ultimatum either. Not at all. Neither one of them did. But it was just an uncomfortable situation to be in. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, of course.
it's uncomfortable when you're, a wrench in both chats and then you don't know what to do. You say hello and then you're like, you got to sit back and be like, uh-oh.
I know, but you know what? You have a good heart, so you want to fix everything and
I try to
everybody.
fix everything.
I think that you have
Exactly.
to stay away from that. I think you have to.
Yeah.
If somebody has a problem with somebody, just say, "Listen, it's none of my business. I'm out of it. I like you both. End of story."
Yeah.
It,
And don't
That's
feel
it.
the need to
100%.
repeat yourself.
I don't think you have to
Speak your piece.
discuss it. I don't think you have to discuss their situation on your show. I don't think
Yeah.
anybody should be able to come on your show and discuss somebody else's problem.
I wanted to do this tonight.
That's it.
Yeah, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then that's it. Because last night I brushed it right under the carpet,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted to do this tonight, and that's it. No more.
Yeah.
Not
Should
talking
be over
about it
with.
ever again. I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about MRE. I'm not talking about this.
Yeah, I don't blame you. All right,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get off here. I'll be in the chat for a little bit. All right.
Ange, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
Yes, I know. Thank
Have a
you.
good night, Ian.
Marla, so
Yeah.
talk to you soon.
All
Love you
right.
guys. Have a good show, honey.
Oh, we love you too, Ange. Thank
Okay.
Good
you.
night.
All right.
Good
Good
night.
night. Bye.
I kicked her. She's a very loyal girl. Very loyal. So what do you think, Marla?
I was just about to ask you that. So what are you thinking? What was the
I don't know. This is Mark Leonardo says this genre is pretty entertaining with the many characters. They should make a movie or TV series on this genre.
please don't put that out there.
Yeah, I know. It's far from drama when you're just putting facts out there. Thank you, Jason, and I agree. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Smith. I missed his. I passed over his comment, and now I can't find it. Mr. Smith, lately I can never understand what you're talking about. Just so you know that. Get a milkshake too. He's talking to Mr. Smith. Yeah. Okay. Angela, speaking facts. Well, how about Marla? She was speaking facts too.
No, Ange pretty much summed it up. It sounded good. Like it.
Hi, Donald. How are you, Donald? And hi, Bobby. Hi, Petey Paisano. How are you? And Heidi says, thank you, Angela, for speaking facts. That's what I said. We're going to just get this out here tonight, and then that's it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But it's really bothering me why I keep getting dragged. Why people are dragging me into their crap with other people. Thanks for listening, everyone. I don't like being on live, but getting better. I think you are getting. Were you crazy? You were great. That was great, Ange. And I appreciate it. Thank you. It's more like a soap opera as the world churns. Yes. But I have to be honest here, okay? This genre to me is bad, but when I listen to Heidi Black,
I gotta catch one of her shows, Heidi. I need to know when you.
Yeah, you need to catch one of us. I'm lost because I don't know what she. So I could only imagine like some people here, like Low Rider Girl, like how she's feeling tonight. She doesn't know because she hasn't been here. But so I'm like that same way in Heidi Black's chat, and I say hello to everyone, and then I just like I don't know what the heck they're talking about. But I feel sorry for the person that they are talking about.
You offering sympathies and don't know what the hell is
I don't
going
even
on.
know what it's about. It's funny. And then some, I always tell everyone, I'll put something on because while I'm either cooking or cleaning, I need something to listen to. And I seem to concentrate more when I'm not sitting at the computer, like staring at the screen, listening. It's better because my mind starts wandering over every other thing. But so when I'm cleaning or I'm cooking and I put something on, it penetrates my brain much better. And the other day I was sitting there and Heidi was talking about something. I was like, uh-oh. And I was like, wow. I think she was talking about life after lockup.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. I don't watch those shows.
I don't either, but the way they talking about them, I might have to get to watch.
Yeah.
just to see what it's about. I mean, it sounds like I could get the gist of it pretty soon. It's just,
yeah. Heidi is a sweetheart. Because of Heidi, I got a lot of subs when I was when my sister was coming on. Heidi says, I spit facts and shut shit down. You sure do,
yes.
Heidi. You sure do. I told you, you were talking about someone. I was like, oh, I feel sorry for them. Oh yeah, Heidi dropped her channel. You should all go and sub to her. Please go sub to her, because she did the right thing. She did a very nice thing for us here. So everybody, please sub to Heidi Black. Give her a sub, and then just listen to her. She usually comes on in the morning, and then she'll do cocktails with Heidi. That's even more fun.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I got my paper and pen right here.
Yeah. Cocktails with Heidi. The women's community is crazier than Jerry Springer back in the day. Angel, all the haters can go scratch their ass. You're not kidding. Oh, come on, everybody. You can be much more generous than that. 185 watching, 78 likes. Come on. We could do better than that. Everybody, please hit that like button. And I just want everybody to know that me being here right now and talking and laughing and you know, just like what do you call it? Bullshitting.
Yeah.
Is making me feel a lot better than I felt all day today. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me go down Angel Boulevard.
I missed it. I had to go.
No,
back.
I didn't even hit it. I didn't even.
Okay.
Yeah, because Ange came on and I didn't even really hit the boulevard. So I think I will change that thumbnail back because I didn't even go down Angel Boulevard. I don't know about this woman community, but it seems to have merged with this genre with a few characters. It's a dox fest, not on this channel. You never have to worry about getting doxed on here because I have never, ever doxed anyone. Somebody thought I was going to dox them, but I never did it. It's at 90 likes. Okay, thank you. But we could do better than that. We've never had a show with less than 100 and something likes. Yeah, Heidi likes Angel Boulevard. Wait, 100 likes. Thank you. Let's see what we have here. Oh, here we go. So maybe we went down a little bit, right? Maybe we went down a little bit. Let's see what else is over here. Let me see if I have something here. I don't even know what this thing is. Oh no, that's not allowed. That I showed this. Already. Oh, I showed all these videos already. And did I show everybody? I showed you this last night. The little meme that lowrider girl made for me. Look at that. Yes. I sent that to my sister this morning. And what else? Nothing else in there. So what else is new, Marla? Does anybody want to come on? I'll drop the link for you. But I'm going to ask you. We're going to ask you if you're prejudiced or not. Because if you're prejudiced or racist, you cannot come on here.
Yeah, full disclaimer.
Yeah. So go ahead. What'd you do today, Marla?
I watched it's actually old. It was on Tubi today. A Nightmare on Elm Street documentary. It's called Never
Are you
Sleep Again.
kidding?
Should you know it?
Do you know I've never watched a Nightmare on Elm Street movie?
Really?
Never. I've never watched a Nightmare on Elm Street. I thought I dropped the link. I didn't drop it. I've never watched a Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Well, it was just a documentary that took you through the series, each movie, how it was. It had all the actors in it. It was. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good, and it wasn't until today that I realized that part 2, Nightmare on Elm, Freddy's Revenge. That's what it was. Is considered the gayest horror film ever.
What?
I shit you not, Angel.
Why is it the gayest?
I didn't know it till I watched it, and apparently, well, I think the guy, because the guy that played in the second one was he was openly gay, I guess at the time. They said he was openly gay, so I guess that means at the time. And so hell, you said you didn't see it. His character was more traditionally for women.
Okay.
And it actually made the girlfriend be the hero in that one. And honestly, Angel, I shit you not, I did not catch on it to any because number one, there's a locker scene.
Okay.
And it's nothing bad, nothing like that. It's just the character that I was talking about was in. Apparently, this was a gay bar. I watched this movie as a child. Never picked up on any of that stuff. It wasn't until they said it that the bar he goes to is a gay bar. I didn't know it. I thought it was like when I got older, maybe like one of those S&M joints, but I never picked up on that whole part. And then his coach catches him in the bar. Then he ends up in the locker room taking a shower after the coach makes him runs a bunch of laps, and he ends up in the shower. And I guess he's kind of like Freddy's avatar. It doesn't make sense. So for all if you don't get it, you don't get it. But he's supposed to be Freddy's avatar in this one. So Freddy actually kills people through him. Doesn't really make sense. But
what?
Yes, it doesn't. The second one didn't really make sense. But yeah, that's how it was. So he's actually killing people through this guy, Jesse. And I guess because his character, his screams, let me tell you, his screams were very girly. So I guess maybe that was another reason why they considered it the gayest horror movie. But I didn't even know he was gay until he came out and said it. That's how dumb I must have been growing up, because I never caught on to any of these. I guess they call it like subliminal messages. Like, I guess if you were an adult at the time, you would have caught on and you would have known. But hell, I didn't know at all. But that
let me just answer that. Mark Leonardo, I have no idea. I haven't even asked. I forgot all about it, to be honest. Maybe they forgot all about it. I have no idea. I'll ask when I talk to him. I spoke to my brother John yesterday, and when I get on the phone, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get back to that in a minute. When I get on the phone with my brother John, I don't I never remember anything to ask him. Like, and I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna see him next week, and then I'll even forget. Like,
write it down.
Every time when he calls and we're talking and we're bullshitting, and then all of a sudden I hang up. And then I come on here and somebody will say, "When's that coming out?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, I was on the phone with him today. I didn't even ask him. I have no idea." So hopefully I'll remember one day. So go ahead. So it's the gayest movie. I've never watched one of them, not one Freddy Krueger movie, because every kid I know who ever watched Freddy Krueger had bags under their eyes, big black circles under their eyes, and they were walking into freaking poles because they weren't sleeping at night. All these kids who watched that movie were afraid to go to sleep. So no, I've never watched one. I did watch Halloween. I did watch Jason. I think I watched one Jason. I always watch the first one, and then as soon as they come up with second and third and 13 and
Yeah.
14, yeah, I'm
It
not
kind of
into
goes,
that.
yeah.
No,
It kind of
I'm not
goes
into that.
downhill after that.
Yeah.
Well, that's really all that the documentary had on it. Watch Jason Takes Manhattan, but my fiance, he doesn't like that one, and I'm like, why? Because it's your city, and he was like, no, because it's only the last 10 minutes of the movie he's in.
Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah, it's really weird to watch those movies now because you're
Yeah.
like, damn, New York, it looks so different back then, and wow, it looks like it was so fun. It was dirty as
Yeah.
hell, but it looks like it was like way fun back then, and now you're like, huh. But yeah, watch that too. So that was my day. I watched document and played taxi cab for everybody. That's about it.
Taxi cab?
I played
Oh,
taxi.
you played
I
taxi
played
cab.
taxi
Yeah,
cab for everybody.
exactly.
So that's about it.
Low Rider Girl says, I want to watch your sister's movie on Lifetime. I think it's even here on YouTube, Low Rider Girl. I keep seeing it here on YouTube, so you can watch it probably on YouTube.
I had to buy it.
You bought it?
Yeah, I had to in order to watch it because not now, but I used to have Dish, and you had to pay to see it. So that's what I did.
Really? I thought you had that Tubi thing.
Yeah, that's what I got now. The kids saw this and they were like, yeah, you should just do this instead of, the cable thing because they say it's easier. So that's why I like it.
Yeah, I think my son said the same thing, that Heath Ledger was the best Joker out of them all.
I would say him and Jack Nicholson.
I didn't see the one with Jack Nicholson.
Really?
No, I never saw it.
Oh, the birthday boy's here. Hey, Michael, happy birthday.
Hey, hi, Michael. How are you? Happy birthday, Michael. Which Michael?
Argenti.
Oh, happy birthday, Michael Argenti. Happy birthday. Oh, see, Heidi never watched the Freddy either. No, I never watched that one. I told everybody what little Chucky did when she told the doctor that her pop killed killed Freddy and Jason. Listen, I don't care. It worked. This way, if the kids in school or anybody ever said your pop-up's in prison, she could say, yeah, and he killed and the reason why is he killed Freddy and Jason. She would have been a proud little girl. She would be a proud little Chucky. I have to go check it out.
Oh, no, they took that from real life. The whole Freddy concept.
What are you talking about?
They took it from real life. There was some. I'm going to get the area messed up, but I want to say it was like a Cambodia or something. One of those areas. It was a remote area where I guess they had moved to California, and people that were coming from the particular area were having these nightmares about some figure that was trying to kill them. And so Wes Craven said there was a story in the paper, and it was saying how the boy kept telling his parents he didn't want to sleep. He didn't want to sleep. And I think after so many days, like he was literally sitting up with a coffee thing. Well, what did they have back in the day? The Mr. Coffee thing, the coffee pot in his closet. And they actually put that in the movie. So he was with the coffee pot in his closet. He was hiding it. And then, throughout the night, he was making coffee and staying up.
Oh, my God.
So eventually, I think they gave him a sleeping pill. And it took a long time, but then he eventually drifted off to sleep. And they thought, okay, it's over with. And then I think it was around midnight or a little bit after midnight, he was screaming like a, bloody murder. They went in there and he was dead.
Wait, what? How did he die?
That's how they don't. I don't know.
Wait,
I mean,
what are you talking about?
That's where they got the concept from Freddy from. Wes Craven, read it. It was in the L.A. papers, I believe.
Yeah.
And it was about a young man. I think he might have been a teenager. And yeah, he was from one of those areas where they I guess maybe the beliefs or something. I don't know. But when he came over here, he was just having a hard trouble sleeping. He was having a hard time sleeping. And yeah, he didn't want to go to sleep. And then they finally got him to go, and he died. That's how they got the concept for the movie. They even put the coffee pot thing in the movie. Nancy, when she's starting to flip out because she's
Oh
realizing that
my
Freddy's
God,
real.
you've got to be kidding
Yeah.
me. But so then, are you welcome, Michael? Happy birthday. Wait, so they never found out what he died of?
I want to say they might have contributed to something like fright or something like that. Because I went back and looked at the article because I thought, wow, that's interesting. Because I don't believe in that kind of stuff, like ghost and all that. So I went back and was like, did he really? And I went back and yeah, the article is true. Yeah, that's where he got it from, and it was very creative like that. Let me read
Wow.
the
So
records that I got.
wait, let me just say, Mark Leonardo, have you seen the movie Getting Gotti with Lorraine? It was the worst. Yeah, you're right. It was the worst. It was the worst. But go ahead. I'm sorry. And Lewis was friends with the guy who played my father, and I liked him as an actor. I just didn't like him as my father. Yeah, Anthony Dennison. I really like him too. Wait, so all right, so this little boy dies. He was a
I think he was a
teenager.
teenager.
A
Yeah,
teenager.
teenager.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have no idea why he died. And so he came up with the idea of Freddy Krueger, this thing that comes from where? Where
Well,
does Freddy Krueger?
Freddie comes from Wes Craven's childhood bully. That's where he got the name for Freddie, because his childhood bully was named Freddie. So I think that's where he got the name Freddie. And then the whole concept of the not being something being able to kill you in your sleep, yeah, that came from that article. And he just built on it and built on it from there. And he was talking about how they came up with the character, how they came up with the claws, because I think that would have been when Michael Myers and Jason, and they both use knives, so he wanted to take a whole different. He's really, like, the more I watched the documentary, the more I realized how creative and how good he was, how he came up with certain concepts for a movie. He was very gifted in that way.
Really?
Yeah, he was a very gifted, well, I guess, what was he, producer, writer? Very gifted in that sense.
um, how much money has the movie made?
You know what? Out of both of those franchises, Jason versus Freddy, that made more money than those franchises all together.
Wait,
From both
what?
franchises, you remember the Freddy versus Jason where they square
Yes,
off?
yes.
That movie made more than both franchises did on their own.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, and you know what? I really didn't think it was. I wasn't crazy about the acting. I really, really wasn't. I didn't think it was great at all. I don't know. My boss, the lady I used to work under, she was the head nurse, and she couldn't stand the fact that I couldn't stand the damn movie, which I thought was. I like the concept of it. I just wasn't crazy about the acting. It was kind of like I don't know, cheesy. Wasn't Kelly Rowlands was in it? That was
I
good.
was just gonna say, was
She didn't even have a good
cheesy?
part.
Yeah.
I like the way she died though, talking shit. That's how you gotta go out with a smile. That's how you do it. But way he whacked her
How
against that
did she
tree.
go out? How did she go
You didn't
out?
see it? You didn't see
No.
Jason versus Freddy?
No.
It was like, I think it was like #1 for a really long time, and you didn't go see it?
No, I did. I told you I never saw that one Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
No,
Not one
this
Freddy
is Jason
movie.
versus Freddy. The two.
I know, but I never saw Freddy in a movie. The only Freddy I saw in a movie and I loved was Drop Dead Fred.
I used to love that movie too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, no.
My daughter played that movie over and over and over again.
It was a good movie. I love that movie.
As soon as it was over, it started again.
It was
She
a good
loved
movie.
Drop Dead Fred. And then we went on a cruise. And my daughter had long hair down her back. She wanted a haircut, and she made them cut her hair like Phoebe Cates in Drop Dead Fred. She cut it all the way up to her chin.
She cut her hair?
Well, the salon on the cruise. She wanted Phoebe Cates' haircut, and she didn't want to know nothing. She made me cut all her hair off. What's her name? What was her name in the movie?
Oh gosh, I'm on it. Hold on.
Yeah, I can't even think of her name. That's all she kept saying. I want my hair cut like whatever her name was. And I got her hair cut off. I cut it all off.
Lizzie.
Elizabeth, yes, okay. Drop Dead Fred. Did everybody see Drop Dead Fred? That's the cutest movie.
Did you like vampire movies? Did you watch Lost Boys? That's my favorite movie of all time.
No.
Did you ever see that one?
No. I like the original, the Bela Lugosi vampire movies.
I like those too, but Lost Boys was awesome.
The Lost Boys? Who was in that? No, I never saw
Kiefer
that.
Sutherland.
No. Oh.
Way back in the day. I want to say this had to be 80s.
Remember Flatliners?
That's on Tubi. I was getting ready to watch that because he's in that too.
Yes,
Is it good? Is it good?
From what I remember, I think it was. I think they flatline each other, and they go into a different dimension. I don't remember, but I remember I liked it at the time.
You know what? It's on Tubi right now, and I was going to watch it, but it looked weird. I didn't understand because it did say something about their doctors or something along that. I thought it was something like the Lazarus effect. Is it something like that?
I truthfully, I don't remember. I don't even remember who was in Flatliners with him. Was it? I see this. I can't remember anything anymore. I don't even remember.
A long time ago.
Yeah. Italian Stallion says, Angel, these shows are the best. No drama, just fun. Oh, yes, I did hit the like button. Thank you. Well, certain people make fun of us because we don't have drama and as many live viewers as them. But we get the views when it's over, so it doesn't matter, really.
Exactly. And not to mention, our audience actually has jobs. So they have to get up in the morning. Yeah. The ones that stay here sacrifice for us. Thank you, guys.
What happened? 130 make Asian refugees cried?
Oh, yeah, that's what that's the Freddy Krueger thing I was telling you about.
But Asian refugees cried out in their sleep and died. 130? You mean male?
Yeah, for some reason it was just the men. For some reason, yeah, it was just guys. For some reason, that was the weird part of it.
All right, wait 1 second. So Parasite Slayer, he's saying 130 male Asian refugees cried out in their sleep and died all at the same time.
No, they were Cambodia must have been wrong. I don't know. I knew it was an Asian like type country. There was some kind of a war going on or in that country, not here. And they brought them back over here. And the story I was telling you about the young man that passed, that was in California. Yeah, they were refugees of some type. And it was just with the men.
Really?
Yeah,
There
it was
is
weird. That's
something
why
with
that's why it
sleep.
made the paper, because it was really weird and they couldn't figure it out. I think they attributed it to like being scared, but I can't imagine being so scared that you die. I guess it can happen, but
Wes Craven's new nightmare, Freddy Krueger, was played by himself, it says in the credits.
yeah, that was good.
Did he play in a lot of them?
Freddy actually played in all of it. Oh, that was another thing. At the beginning of the second one I was telling you about, the guy, it was actually an extra with a costume on, and they said he did really bad. They couldn't stand, so they brought it'll come to me in a minute. Freddy Krueger, who played
Look at this. I can't believe that this is a real thing. Oh my God. Parasite Slayer says, called it Asian death syndrome. The Philippines is called Bangu Gut, which means nightmare death. So in other words, this took place all in the same night. 130 people died in the same night, or it's just a whole bunch of people.
I think that was total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was total.
Oh my God.
And Robert Englund, he's the one who played Freddy. He played him in all of them.
Oh yeah, he played. I couldn't remember his name. Why doesn't Wes make an ex-wife horror movie talking about a psychological horror mystery?
He passed away, but
That is funny.
no, Gerard, I haven't seen that. That's a Wes Craven movie. I'm gonna look that up. The Serpent and the Rainbow.
Damien says, my brother Michael used to make the Freddy Krueger gloves by hand. He made hundreds of them. They were extremely realistic. Wow.
I got a new movie I'm going to watch tonight because of Gerard.
What is it?
It is The Serpent and the Rainbow. It says horror fantasy, but it's directed by Wes Craven. Directed by Wes Craven. See, I like anything he does because he's very talented.
And what is that one about? I don't know why I don't like them anymore. Where did my thing go? Oh, here it is. I don't know why I don't like horror movies anymore.
Did you ever?
Yeah. Do you remember my sister telling you that I used to torture her?
Yeah, but I thought you were just making up stories like local ghost stories. You were actually telling her?
Yeah, I would make her watch the movies with me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Sleep paralysis is nothing supernatural, but can definitely scare some people. I've had that. Have you ever had that, Marla?
Is that where you can't move? You feel like something is on top of you? Yes.
You've had that, right?
Yes.
I wish I knew more about it. I should look that up. Because that's happened to me like a few times. Not often, not a lot, but it's happened to me.
Trying to think
Hello,
of
Chris
something else
Trock.
you might have watched.
I've had sleep paralysis a few times. It's scary when you can't move or breathe until fully awake. It was from a bad medication. Yeah, that's wild. I'm not putting that one up on the screen. Sleep paralysis usually happens to back sleepers, and oh, you're right. And is more likely to happen when one is drinking or doing other stuff. Well, I wasn't drinking or doing other stuff. Well, maybe it happened to me because my dog died.
You got sleep paralysis from that?
It was the weirdest thing in the world. It was so weird. The weirdest thing. like my dog had died, and I ran home. I threw myself in bed. It was hysterical. And then I guess I cried myself to sleep, and then the weirdest thing, and then like my door was a little open, and what my little dog used to do was he would always run into the room and then jump up on the treadmill, because I had the treadmill in my bedroom, and then from the from the treadmill he would jump onto the bed. He would, like, this little tiny thing would like fly right through the air and jump on my bed, and then cuddle with me. And he it happened, and I couldn't move. The weirdest thing, but he already died. To understand, like, this happened, I can't explain it. It was very, very strange, and I couldn't move.
That's weird.
Yeah. Mr. Smith, what are you talking about? My daughter used to play Home Alone over and over and freaking over again. I used to go to the club pool with Daniel Stern. I thought Breaking Away was better. Who's Daniel Stern? Who is Daniel Stern? I feel like I'm missing something.
I don't
The
know.
beard
I only know
speak-
one Stern, Howard.
The Beard Speaks is another friend of MRE. Welcome him to the show, Angel and Marla. That's friend number 14. I'm dropping the link right now. Let him come on. I would love to have him on. And what's his name? The Beard Speaks. I mean, I would love to have him on. We don't need to prove anything to anyone. I just love to have him on just to talk to him. Did you see Interview with a Vampire?
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah. Now, is Nicole Kidman in that one?
No.
Oh, okay. Who's in that one? Interview with a
Brad
Vampire.
Pitt. The little, she was a little girl at the time. The little girl that played she was a little girl, but Kristen something. The girl that played in Spider-Man, the first one, the redhead. She was in it.
Yeah, I have no idea who you're talking about. Oh, well, all right.
She was Tobey Maguire's love interest. Yeah, she was in it, and Tom Cruise and Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas was in that?
Yeah, well, yeah, he was the, I guess what you would call the super vampire. Like he was the oldest living vampire.
Really?
Kristen Dunst, that's what Big Boy said.
Right,
Thank you.
Kristen
Thank
Dunst.
you.
Yeah, it stopped after I stopped it. I don't know what anybody is talking about. Mark said, when I go, if I'm murdered, the guy had some shit talking beforehand. What does that mean? The Never-Ending Story.
That was good too.
I used to love the song from Diana Ross. What was that song? The Never-Ending Story song by Diana Ross. It was the best. My daughter watches Delta Force and Child's Play. Yeah, my daughter did too. Child's Play.
Did you watch that one? Crap. It's the newer one of the. It's that couple that used to go around. They were she was clairvoyant, and he, I want to say he was a priest of some type. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of that movie with. They were a really famous couple. Do you remember them? They were like a ghost hunting. They're from like that.
Oh, that's that thing, that The Haunting.
Is that what it's called? They're like a ghost hunting couple, he passed away and she just passed away, but they made a bunch of movies about him. Now I forget what it's called. Is that what it's called? It's about the. They even went over to London because there was a little girl, like a mom and her little girls.
I think it's The Haunting.
Is that what that's called? Because she could like. What? Because I think they even investigated that Amityville thing. Damn, I can't remember those people for the life of me. Does anybody in the chat know who I'm talking about? It's a ghost hub. They're a ghost hunting couple, but they're from back like in the 70s. And she was clairvoyant, and he was like some kind of a priest. Maybe he wasn't a priest. Conjuring. Was that it? Is that it, Angel?
Oh, The Conjuring?
The Warrens. Those people. Yeah, that's the name I was thinking about. But is that, if that's right? I'm not sure. The Warrens.
Oh, Daniel Stern was in Home Alone. He was the other burglar. All right.
The funny one?
Oh, the Beard Speak says I'll hop on some other time. I love the movie talk and the show. Thank you, the Beard Speaks. Thank you.
Who were those children, Top G? Was those the children from over in London that she helped?
Wait, do you see what JL said? Marla, you should watch Deliver Us from Evil with Eric Bana. He's a good actor.
Is it recent or hold on? I'm
It's
looking
based
it up.
on a true story.
Hold on. Deliver Us from Evil.
Okay, now it's time to take off the look at this. Look at this. Look who's here to haunt us.
Hey,
Sorry.
oh, I like that background.
Oh my God, how cute.
I just actually learned how to do that whole thing on StreamYard, and I'm still horrible at it because you can see.
I need to take my headphones off. You have to hold on 1 second, but go ahead, talk.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, you're fine. But yeah, Daniel Stern, Breaking Away was his breakthrough film when he wanted to be an Italian bicyclist racer. He was in Blue Thunder, the Home Alone movies, things like that. And when I was a kid, we used
so annoying. Now I know what it means when they say get your ears boxed in. Oh, hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Nobody can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, wait. It would help if I turned the volume up. Hello?
Yep.
Okay. So you can hear me.
Yes.
God.
But yeah, I just want to come on real.
Very annoying. What do you want, Mr. Smith?
What do you want, Mr. Smith? I just want to explain to you who Daniel Stern was, and like he's a fake. You were like, who the hell is that? I'm like, seriously?
Mr.
Like,
Smith, wait, before you go on to ramble on about something I really don't care about.
Jesus. Okay.
Could we discuss your screensaver, please? Is there a reason why your poor dog looks like that he has a ball in his mouth because you don't have any hair on that head?
Wow, that's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded.
Just sit back and look at yourself and look at yourself now and look. It looks like your poor dog has a big ball in his mouth.
You're absolutely right, but that's still cold-blooded. That's you're absolutely. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh. Yeah, but you're right, but that's still cold-blooded.
I'm only kidding. You know I'm only kidding.
Fine. No, I know, but it's still.
If you had hair on your head, it would look like your dog's nose would be so much bigger. Oh, he's so cute. Which one is that?
That's Bear.
Aw. And does the other pug get jealous that you show Bear so much favoritism?
I would show Lexi, but she's half his size. She'd probably only be like this high on screen.
Oh,
so
okay.
I can't do that.
Okay. How is Mrs. Smith?
Surgeries on Friday. We're going there Thursday night to be prepared. the big surgery. So everything's going well. She's not really stressed about it. It's just
Okay. So this is the big one. This is the
Mhm.
big surgery. Okay. We will
yeah,
be
it's the
praying.
second one, the
Yeah.
big one. You know what she's more nervous about?
What?
Smoking, quitting smoking.
Oh, she
I-
quit, didn't she?
Well, I smoked. Last cigarette I had was like a month and a half ago.
Right.
All right, so last what was it? Monday. So Monday, I'm standing in my shop. I'm messing around with stuff, and I'm looking out the window. And she came home. She went to visit my mom, right? And she rolls in her SUV, and there's this long, like she has a cigarette, the face chimney sticking out of her mouth. I'm like, seriously, seriously, like she is supposed to have been like she shouldn't have been smoking for like a few
Oh, I
weeks.
know, I know.
And we made eye contact. She drives in with this chimney smoking out, like sticking out of her face. She looks at me. We made eye contact. You know what she did? She parked her, she parked her SUV and like got out like all nonchalant, like took it
Like
out
she
and like
didn't do a damn thing wrong. Exactly.
threw it down the ground, mashed it out. I'm like, and she walked around. I'm like, seriously, we made eye contact. I clearly saw you smoking. She's
And
like,
what
oh.
did she say?
She's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, your surgeon said you can't do that. I haven't smoked in a month and almost a half. You can't do that. But yeah, she was totally busted, but yet still in denial. I'm like, you can't do that. You can't do that. But yeah. So that was
but the thing is that I'm surprised that she's still smoking.
no, she's not. That was the last. That was the last thing. But she's only apparently smoked in probably about 2.5 weeks before that, maybe 4 or 5 cigarettes. It's just when she got caught.
Oh,
that
that's so
was
funny.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Good night,
but yeah,
Wade. Have a safe flight. Have a safe flight. Good night.
Have a good night. Be careful.
Go ahead,
you-
what, Mr. Smith?
do you want to see my new office?
Sure. Oh my God, what are you doing in Jimmy Calandra's house?
Yeah, I totally made.
Why
that
does
up.
everybody always got to go to Jimmy Calandra's house?
That's just and this is what should be on your live stream every night.
You don't need viewer discretion. All you have to do is lift that up a little high. Oh, what's that? Is that Saving Private Ryan?
No, that's Fury. Brad Pitt. That's Brad Pitt right there.
I'm not a big Brad Pitt fan.
Well, you also don't know who Daniel Stern is, so that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
None of my business.
I know who Jax is from Sons of Anarchy. I know who he is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's one of the, okay.
I think he has the most perfect face. Charlie Hunnam.
You know, you had 3 females up here, and I told you earlier, you completely ignored it. I said you should have had Trock on. He could have been the 4th female on your live stream.
You like picking on Trock.
I do. I really
do. We don't get any joy out of picking on Trock. We get
really
joy out of picking on you, though.
I can tell. I'm learning that very much now. And guess what?
Yeah.
I get a little.
Oh my God.
A little.
Now, are these your own pictures, or is this
No,
a package? Is this a green screen package?
No. That's my real picture. That's actually me.
That's you. Oh wow.
That's a long time ago, but that's actually me.
So, this green screen stuff is a package or no?
Yeah, it comes with the StreamYard thing. You go to when you go into the studio and stuff. I didn't know this until like.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So go into your studio, whether you're doing it live or
Yeah.
pre-recording. So go into the virtual background on the left, and you can pick whatever you want.
Virtual. Wait, what are you talking about? I'm in StreamYard right now.
Okay, so go to settings. You're live, right? So.
Oh yeah, so you can't see the settings right now.
I can't. Yeah. So go to settings under.
No, I'm not going to use a green screen. I just wanted to know.
I'm not using a green screen. You don't have to anymore.
Okay.
But it's under the virtual background settings on StreamYard. You can use whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Give a brick wall.
Oh, look at that, a brick wall.
Yeah. You can hang out with Trump and Obama. You can do whatever you want.
What? Oh my God, you're so funny.
What?
I'm just saying. They do serve Coors Light at the White House, just so everybody knows.
Oh, they do? They serve it at the White House?
Well, that day they did.
Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. JL says Sons of Anarchy is probably one of the best shows ever, along with Breaking Bad. I never saw Breaking Bad, but I like The Sopranos. But I loved Sons of Anarchy. But like I told everybody, right, I used to cover my eyes half the damn show. So, like, what does everybody think of this? What they're gonna do to Trump?
I guess we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
I think this is an absolute. Listen, I'm not even saying like, oh, I'm voting for Trump, because my heart is with DeSantis right now. But I heard that DeSantis, his ratings dropped a little because he's becoming Trump's punching bag. But what do you think that is the most disgraceful thing this country can do, is put a president in handcuffs?
So the most important question is, did they use federal funds? The DA's office in New York, did they use federal funds for investigation purposes and prosecution, potential charges, indictment, things like that? Because that would be illegal.
I just think, like, this is my thing, is like, first of all, it's a misdemeanor. So you want to indict him for a misdemeanor. But here's the thing. How do you protect? Do you know the disruption that they are going to cause New York on if this happens Tuesday? Do they know the disruption? Oh my God!
It's yeah.
They are going to cause that courthouse and all the people in there that have court cases that day. All the prisoners. They're going to be. It's going to be hell for all of them. The people of New York. I think this is such a disgrace to do this over a misdemeanor. You want to put handcuffs on him so you could perp walk him.
So here's, and I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer.
And I don't care who it is. If it was Bill Clinton or if it was Obama, or George or Joe Biden, I don't care. I think this is a disgrace to do this to a president that a man that was our president of this country. He's not going anywhere. You don't need to put him in handcuffs. He's gonna walk into the courthouse like all men walk into the courthouse. You need to put handcuffs on him.
Right. And here's the thing, Angel. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, because I think you'll understand. Well, everyone will understand the time, effort, and money that the federal government, the state government, put into persecuting your dad, right?
Yeah.
And like in the prolonged term, not just the instant term, but the prolonged term. And it's kind of the same, I guess, initial situation. It's not anything that all this time and effort and money should be put into. It's just like, okay, it should be this minimal thing, but yet they're going to go to the extreme, right? They're going to the extreme.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I think
it's one thing to go to the extreme, but look what you're doing. Secret Service, all the what? Oh my God! I think this is such a
No, I agree.
an embarrassment for
I
our
agree.
country.
It
Um,
is.
an extraordinary expense that we can't really afford right now.
Mhm.
And then the mess that it's going to cause. I think it's horrible, horrible.
Absolutely. It's a political persecution. That's how it started.
Exactly. 100%. Exactly. And like I
That's
said,
what
I
it is.
don't care which president. If it was Biden right now, I'd be saying the same thing. It
Right.
really
All right.
is. It's disgusting.
No, I agree. I agree. But yeah, that's what's going on, and you know,
You know, I've been in that courthouse. Believe me, I practically lived in there. Believe me when I tell you. And there's many, many people there. Like even the jurors, all the oh, it's crazy. Yeah, I'll drop the link.
Yeah, I have no doubt. I have no doubt. I gotta get off my background. So how do I get off my background, like the virtual background screen? I'm not sure. Camera? Is that me? No, I gotta.
Oh, Damien says
There we go.
this conversation is absolutely getting shadow banned and hidden in the algorithm. No, because I covered my rear end, Damien, and I said I would do it even if it was Biden. I think it's a disgrace.
Yeah. But me and Trump and Obama are going to get off here. Thank you for having me real quick. And you can boot all four or three of us.
All right. Let's see if I want to. I think you're the best one out of all of them anyway. Goodbye, Mr. Smith. Always a pleasure to have Mr. Smith come on. They used COVID to fool people. I don't know if they used it to fool people. I'm not sure about that. Marla, we're on over 2 hours. Are you ready to call this quits?
I'm good. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to talk about? Thank you so
this
much.
was kind of last minute. I'm not sure. I had to come up with topics, so I'm not sure.
What happened?
I got to start thinking about topics to bring up. I'm not sure. I don't really think of it. I can't really think of anything.
Oh, all right. That's not a bad thing, Marla.
I'm just thinking.
It's really not a bad thing. And Damien says, Vinny Bracco, I want to thank you very much. Thank you. May you rest in peace, Frankie. May you soar with angels. Thank you. I'm sure that he is. I'm almost positive that he is. He's got some good company there. And I don't even mean just my dad. I mean he's got a few good people with him. Yeah, Damien says Angela's one smart cookie.
I have to say, you do know what you're talking about.
You what?
I have to say, you do know what you're talking about.
What, meaning what?
You've always given me good advice. Thus far.
Jesse says, I was going to ask 556 about Putin. Mr. Smith, he's off. Yeah, he's gone. Krumel, thank you so much.
Thank you, Krumel. And you have a good night.
Krumel says, this was a great stream. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much. I really wish I could have met your father. Thank you so much, Richard Anderson. Who's in that picture? Is that you? But thank you. I think we're good. Thank you, Krumel. Thank you so much, Krumel. Thank you. And let me just see something. Let me see. And this Lowrider Girl. Thank you so much, Lowrider Girl. I love this picture.
Yes, that's nice. Almost mimics a prayer card in a way.
Yes, I love it. And I miss you, Frankie. Oh my God, with all my heart, I miss you. And thank you, everybody, for making me feel a lot better than I felt today. Thank you. You ready, Marla?
I'm ready.
And Marla, thank you, because this was last minute.
No, I'm sorry I was late, but
No, that's okay. It was last minute. I just sat here and said, you know what? I feel like going on and straightening out a few things because I'm getting tired of this. I'm really getting tired of all of this crap. So I'm glad you were able to
and you got it out of your system. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, I think I'm very good. Thank you, Petey Paisano. I think I'm good.
Okay.
People, thank you, Carol. You have a good weekend too, Carol. People like the drama, then you're gonna have to go to the drama channels because I'm finished. I'm done with it, right, Marla? We're done with
That's
it.
a wrap.
We are definitely done with that. So I'm done. You done, Marla?
I'm good.
All right. Everybody, thank you all. Everybody, thank you.
Good night, everyone. Good night, Angel.
Good night, Marla. Good night, everyone. And thank you so much